Pisces, I would like to do a reading for the fall for you. Ugh, I knew this card gonna come out. So that's September, that's October, and this is November. Ooh. And your advice. Okay, let's begin. Hit like, subscribe for more readings. And let's begin with September. September, Five of Pentacles. Even though I'm an Aries, but majority of my planets are in Pisces. So a lot of astrologists telling me that I should read more of a Pisces horoscope for myself. And I've been seeing this card for a long time lately. I guess, I just feel that way. So let me explain what that means. Five of Pentacles. So five, I've noticed, to me, we go through the cycles, and every cycle begins from 1 to 10, and five, it's right in the middle. And it seems like the universe sometimes is giving us opportunity to, like, oh, you're walking straight, but I can throw a curve at you just to see if you're gonna take it or not. And if you take it, you might come back to the same road that you started off, or you actually can drift it totally away from what you began with. And is it good or bad? I'm not sure, but it could just change your life. Anyways, so a lot of the fives, if you see of any of the cards, they usually mean something where, like, make a choice. There's a split, make a choice. And Five Pentacles seem like it's one of the choices that we make, where we can work on a little bit more on ourselves, more than anything else. Five of Pentacles showing, like, poor people that walking by the church. The beggars, right? The strugglers. Their prayer will be answered, but only when they can break free of self-pity. So September might feel for you that, you feel like your life sucks, that nothing happened, nothing works the way it should work. Let's say if you have your own business right now, I know a lot of small businesses are suffering. You're like, oh, I don't get enough clients. I'm not making enough money. My work sucks. My family sucks. Nobody loves me. Nobody appreciates me. Everybody hates me. And so on. It's kind of that self-pity that we put on ourselves, that we are, no one cares about us. But in reality, the situation is actually could be so much different for us. And as long as we believe and know consciously that there's a little light that is always behind you, shines through the darkness, where you can follow it, maybe even come in and you get bread and soup and a little bit of money and some warm clothes, it will always give you a hope and a chance to change things in your life and see a different perspective. But it all depends on you. So you can stand by church and beg, or you can go in church and be warm and safe. It's the choices that we make in our lives. So September seems like it's going to be giving you a feeling that you're always more miserable than you actually are. You have to clarify a little bit in your own self of what is right and what is wrong, and is it really true? Do really nobody loves you in your family, or you just not in the mood today and you are talking down to yourself? And is it true that you don't have enough clients because of the economy, or maybe because you're just not working on your advertising as much, or telling the world that your business exists, especially in such a big, fulfilled market with everybody else. So that pity will be in September, and I get that card a lot, and I totally understand what it's talking about. Now I have to figure out how am I going to get myself out of that pittiness of, people not loving or hitting hard too much on my videos, even though I'm still continuing to doing the readings, right? So you have to see a perspective in your own life and see how you can change things so you're not going to feel so miserable. Now in October, you're receiving a chariot, and chariot means a movement going forward. So maybe in October you need to do some traveling. Maybe you need to go somewhere, move yourself from this pity spot to something better spot, where you're not going to feel as bad about it. It's also a large archon, meaning that this is going to be more important for you in October. Things will change for you in October. Also, Chariot is a warrior. So he's a conquering hero, that is ready to go fight for the victory. So it could be that maybe, you already captured this, or you have to fight for something. He's waiting for his triumph in return. Even though the Sphinx are in the rest of a moment right now, waiting for the next command, but you definitely are going to either take a little bit of break, but you definitely are going for the next adventure in your life. There's still going to be some kind of a movement in October. Maybe even in October you might take a little break, but then you will be like, you know what, enough is enough. We got to do something, or you're going to feel like something going to conquer you if you won't conquer it yourself. But it's very important that you are watching the process and you being the leader of your own chariot. And, you have the power, you have the knowledge of how to do things to, to become the winner. Because if you don't win, then you die, right? It's literally the choice between life and death for you. And in November, it's Ace of Cups. Ace usually meaning a beginning of new emotions, of harmony, of love, of passion. But you have to clear out all the old stuff in your life that it's unnecessary for you to receive more joy and happiness. Now, what is your advice? The advice is Page of Cups. So you're a cup. You are a water. And Page usually means someone younger than you. So you're either going to have to deal with your children and their emotions, or be more open to new ideas, receptive to instruction. Though emotional entanglements may feel like distraction from his ambition, and it's probably more of your ambition. So watch out for that. Don't allow your emotions to stop you to feel everything else in life. Otherwise, you do have a very special cards. You do going to have a very important October and November with emotions and love and spirit, and it's allow you to grow and become a bigger and better person, as long as you don't allow the emotions to stop you. Have a good time, enjoy, and hit like, subscribe, and follow for more, and take care.